So here we've got a big old universe, and I'm just a tiny little drill that shoots giant mining missiles. I pretty much clear out mega planets extremely easily, but I could still be even more stupidly strong, which is why I have to come down here and try and mine even more materials, because ideally I'll just be untouchable. I've got a lot of things happening, from being able to chuck grenades for explosions, shooting missiles that explode and shoot out shrapnel, static electricity that mines blocks for me, not to mention the lower I go in a planet, I get multipliers, and the more energy I get from just breaking blocks, I get even higher multipliers. Put all of it together and you've got one broken drill. Or, well, kind of the opposite. One extremely well-functioning drill. And the beauty of it, if I break this core, I can prestige planets for triple block health and resources, so now I get even more goodies. I just need to make sure my drill's actually good enough or else that happens. Which is why I have this big ol' shop. I can spend 39 million clay to make even more shrapnel come out of my missiles, spend 16 million plant fiber for 3,000 more fuel, which is practically my health, and then spend a bunch of random stuff for Vision 3. And now with Vision 4, I can see even more planets, like diamond glaciers, Agorcus, or Mortem. Those all sound so intense. Diamond glaciers it is. Looks like there's just, yeah, diamonds everywhere no matter what. Well, now isn't that handy? Luckily these don't seem to have too much health, which for me pretty much just guarantees one thing. I will be opening up the core and prestiging the planet. Although now it actually has so much health that I do start to rebound eventually because I just don't break the blocks fast enough. We had such a good start, Diamond Planet. What happened? That's fine. Just chuck all my grenades down and we'll head back to the shop with 300 million diamonds in tow. I can spend half of them for shiny blocks. Okay, and now every time I buy an upgrade, usually one more appears behind it, but this needs 1.5 billion diamonds to get, so we'll have to put a pin in that. I can, however, spend some diamonds to increase my ore infusion chance for my diamond blocks. 1200% more drop boost for diamonds. Alright, ooh, I see the shiny blocks. Do I just... Okay, that immediately killed me. New plan. Nope. Never mind. I need to avoid the shiny blocks until I have enough electricity that I can break them, and it also needs to increase my fuel. How these shiny blocks operate, I really do not know. It just hurts. Okay, crash into one. I'm still dead? Alright, no more shiny blocks. And so it looks like on the Diamond 2 segment, I really just won't be able to get to the core without a bunch of fuss and it taking forever. And even then, I'm still not strong enough to break it. But I can head back to the shop and start buying diamond-plated drill, which I had 300 million diamonds, so I was able to immediately max that out. Oh, it's like playing Minecraft too. I can buy some diamond armor, which should keep my ship from blowing up as easily as it has been. Yeah, seems like I'm at least able to keep above half fuel now whenever I'm mining the blue ones, which is usually always a good thing. Oh, what I haven't done is actually make these circuit boards. I've got a bunch of diamonds now, so I was able to make 1,600 of them, which lets me buy things like grenade regen and more electricity tanks. 25,000? That's pretty crazy when you consider that I just doubled my electricity size, meaning I have a times 70 drop boost and a times 60 damage bonus now. It's a common saying, diamonds are a girl's best friend, but man, I gotta be a close number 2. I love these things. And so I see there's drones here. What does this do? It takes circuit boards and glass, both of which I have a lot of. Well, not glass anymore. That really bled me dry. Ooh, reduce their shoot delay. Yeah, immediately max that out. Reduces it even more, but I need uranium. Drones can bomb every few seconds, but I still need uranium. All right, well, back to this planet. What is... Oh my gosh, I've just got an automatic workforce. They just go around shooting stuff, huh? All right, hey, thanks guys. I appreciate that. And now I know I should probably save up circuit boards for my drone upgrades, but if I just boost my electricity tank more when I go to a planet like this one, well, we can kind of almost immediately clear things out, and then these guys will start working on the cobalt for me, and I'll just spin around dropping a bunch of grenades. And I also get a much higher drop and damage boost because of that. So now I'll just craft 2 million sand in the bank. Actually, wait, don't I need like a lot more? Yeah, I need 10 million for another drone. Guess I'll just put this on Prestige 4. Get a lot more resources this way too. And I can't lie to you, having the automatic laser shooting drones feels a little bit like a cheat code. Let's just throw in 8 million sand now waiting to be cooked. Also, looks like depending on the amount of cores I have, I can increase the efficiency of my seeds by a crap ton. And I also had a lot of cobalt seeds left. So now I'm getting 350 million cobalt a second and 1.5 billion iron a second. Handy, because I still need a bunch of cobalt for even more armor, like that. Oh, hey, I have enough for more drones, yes. Alright, I want to buy the new planet moon thing now. Looks like here on our Garcius, it's sulfur, rock, but then gold. And this thing is huge. Look at how much of everything is here. I mean, the core just kind of hangs out in the middle. Oh, I didn't even mean to break it. That just kind of happened. Well, I mean, I prestiged it, so I guess, you know, might as well hang out. But, oh god, that's so thick. Can I do anything with gold now? What is this? Provide stat boost depending on how many cores I have. Okay, I mean, I'll purchase it. I can upgrade my rock seed a little bit. And what would happen if I just took all my cores and dumped them into cobalt? That gives me 8 billion a second. Well, I might be able to finish up those upgrades soon. So I want to come back to Endura for a second because it's a ×4. Get in here and try and boost my energy up as much as I can, just because I need a bunch of sand still. And then whenever I explode, I can buy more shrapnel pieces with clay, more plant fuel. I've got enough cobalt to max out my regeneration and put a bunch into armor. Well, max out armor actually. Oh yeah, and I've got a ton of organic matter now that I can increase my seed unlock chance by a very wide margin. This is much higher now, and I'm sure nothing's gonna get stupidly broken because of it. Also put 34 million glass into craft. Actually make it 50. Why not? And so now I have a theory on how seeds work. I want to come back to my starting home planet where I've got prestige 16 and put shiny block spawn on. So now if I just let these guys kind of go to work with my very much so increased seed getting chance, I don't know if this is just feeding me trillions and trillions of iron or if I'm actually going to end up finding more and more seeds because of it. I do know that I was able to prestige this planet again though. Instead of that net me any, well yeah, I've got 2.9 thousand silicon seeds. Alright, so 1 aluminum seeds, 190 million a second. Same for silicon and iron. We'll just give you guys 3 each. That gets me 3 billion, all these 3 every second. Does that work with literally every planet by chance? Alright, the rest of you go into sand, 2.8 thousand per second. I've got an idea on how to make that much higher and make my drones much better. Put you to prestige 4. Go crazy, little guys. Just remember, break all the sand. That's what we're here for. And they did that, wow, almost immediately. All right. So did that give me 1.7 thousand sand seeds? Just upgrade you a whole bunch, getting 220 billion sand every second now. Makes it a lot easier to craft glass. And now I just need more circuit boards again. So back to diamonds. Hello. I never would have thought making trees that grow my resources was going to be my secret to just becoming some form of god. But hey, you wake up in the morning and you never really know what the day has in store anyways. So I, for one, accept it. And so it looks like I just broke 6 million diamonds. I've had enough of that planet. Use all my diamonds and silicon to craft up 30,000 circuit boards. More like 51,000 actually. Because then I can use those circuit boards to increase my electricity tank a whole bunch. Like a stupid whole bunch. And now I think it's time for me to move on to something a little more explosive. This is a planet made out of entirely uranium. I lose fuel from it every second, but, you know, I have a whole crap ton of fuel anyways. Getting to the core of this planet, though, might actually be a little difficult. However, thanks to my resource boosting, I'm already at 1.5 billion uranium. Oh man, this stuff sure is tough. All right, so heading back to the shop, I can make it where my drones drop bombs every few seconds. My drones shoot faster. Oh, sure, and let's make it where I get grenades quicker, too. Just 9 of that. Gain the ability to stack grenades to shoot them all as one. You still need antimatter. Where do I even get that? Oh yeah, another drill upgrade. And I guess I can just spend billions of coal on some more armor and billions of sand on more fuel. Like, a lot more. And, oh, neat, I got a uranium seed. Purchase. So now that my drones can drop bombs and shoot faster, what's this look like? A lot more planetary devastation, it seems. I'm not seeing... Oh, there's the bombing part. And now I've kind of got 30 grenades too, so I should probably just start chucking those down. And so let's see, how much uranium did I end up with this time? Answer, 28 billion. That checks out to me. Yep, thanks game. Make my drone shoot faster, max that out. And I kind of want to see how profitable getting uranium from this planet is now that I just got my 900% booster. Looks like I'm already at 16 billion, so with a 337 times drop boost? That's crazy. That resulted in me just getting 22 billion uranium. So put one into more ores, and then yeah, just increase bomb size, why not? And so I do love my siphon expander for a lot more stuff, but I think I need to put this gem materializer on because it gives me a lot more gems. And we're in the part of the game where money is kind of important. So I'm traveling back to our favorite little diamond planet, where I'm just gonna chuck 30 grenades and let my drones kind of do a bunch of mining. Because after I clear the entire thing, I can start to craft more circuit boards. Oh, and I finally built enough glass that I can buy more drones. Yes! And I've got a ton of circuit boards for more electric fuel. Yeah, you go in there too, uranium. And now I came back to the gold planet to end up getting a whole bunch of it, just because I want to see how good these boost damage upgrades actually are. So I'll have that answer soon enough. And more armor off coal, why not? So it looks like my boostings just go up by 1 for pretty much every purchase I have of it, and it's not really dropping me any more resources, sadly. Although I have also just come to the conclusion that I can pretty much rush the cores now, dropping 50 grenades while my drones just mine around, and then my shrapnel shots just break everything. Yeah, that's handy. I've got 3.4 QUs instead of just single Qs. Just upgrade this to its max. I wonder if I can just do the same for coal. Back on Endura for coal and sand. That was a prestige. And it's okay. As long as I don't touch the cobalt, I think I can manage. Actually, silly me, there's another planet that has coal on it. Just literally my moon. I don't even need to, yeah, I'm just doing nothing special. I'm just diving right at the core and it's working suspiciously well. I think the truly nice part about this is, aside from just farming a crazy high amount of coal, which is kind of important for an upgrade, is that just by holding S and mashing spacebar, I've just been prestiging planets and getting a bunch of cores, so then I can come over here to my farm, where I've got a lot of coal seeds, and I could just, quite literally throw 21 in on it. Oh yeah, I also have 45 trillion gems, so I can upgrade how fast my glass gets made. Almost making 1 million a second, which is much faster and much less of a headache for me now. Oh neat, max out my uranium drop boost also. And now I can place down an orbital laser by right-clicking. Okay, I'll buy it. It sounds insane and fun, so are my 2 favorite things. Alright, I right-clicked. Okay, that was crazy, just mega laser. Well, thanks to the mega laser, I have a bunch of coal I can spend on more armor, and more money to spend on my drone bomb size. And now theory time, that I'm strong enough to sit here and let this planet just kind of be demolished, which is seeming like I'm correct, and prestige. Because I think just by doing this for a little bit, I'm getting a crap ton of really good goodies. Like 28 billion clay, which lets me upgrade my shrapnel, just shooting out 16. More plant fibers for more fuel. And the big part is more organic matter, so I can keep upgrading how many seeds I find. This unlock chance is very, very high. Oh, cool. More drones. Now I'm curious, if I sell this insane amount of iron that I have, looks like that gives me enough money to increase my drone bomb size to max, decrease the amount of delay it takes for them to throw bombs, and then if I go in here craft a bunch more circuit boards, I can max out that little aspect of them too. Oh cool, max out my circuit board electricity tank, spend more uranium on more electricity tank, I guess by shiny block chance. Oh, shiny block multiplier, neat. Look at how crazy my upgrades are now! I just shred this entire planet for doing practically nothing too. That's pretty insane. Well, might as well upgrade my shrapnel to max. And now I'm kind of at the point where with all my upgrades and stuff, I really just need like uranium and these things to finish crafting. Buy some more drones, why not? So, I guess I'll just leave the game running like overnight and probably get a whole bunch of stuff for it. Sounds like a plan to me.